Thanks for coming back to Gains and Pains, guys. So we've just had a look at Tesla and see now that's dropped significantly. At the moment, the next one that I'm going to look at is Amazon. So Amazon has had continued to grow really well. If we have a look at it, at the moment, we're at $199 there. So we can see that before that, it was last week it was $215, so it's dropped a fair bit there. We can see that it did have a bigger dip just before there, where it got under $195, but it's bounced up a little bit there. Okay, we can see that a month ago it was at around about $240, so it's around about $41 drop there. Obviously, these drops are a lot less, they're not as deep drops as they are for Tesla, and that's because they've got such a variety of products there in Amazon. And looking at about 3 months, I'd say that about 240 was the high that they had in the last few months. So we can see that it was before the soon after, before Trump got in to the office, and a little bit after that, there was a lot of growth going on in the market, but then the uncertainty hit, so that it's all dropped off there. Okay, looking at the details, it tells us what's going on. We can also see, though, when we're looking at these, we can see that whereabouts is. So the highest in the last 52 weeks is $242, and the lowest was $151 there. I would say that Amazon is a good buy. It will, that will bounce back as well when things are a little less uncertain. But because they are a retail, retail is their main business, that you're going to see that they're getting hit by a lot of tariffs if a lot of countries reply back with tariff charges themselves. So I would expect that this will probably drop down a little bit more, really, before it looks healthy again. But it is a good stock, really, to consider myself, which I am. Okay, and I just want to have a look at, let's just check if we can find Walmart. So Walmart, they're going to be a retail company as well. Their main business is going to come through a lot from other countries as well. So you will see that they will be hit quite bad. So they have dropped. So you can see that black little dotted line. That was where I paid into. Okay, so it was $49.47. I don't have that much bought on Walmart, but that's the price it was when I paid into. Let's just have a look here where you can see the returns. It says 64 pence. So the actual stock that the amount I've owned has dropped by 24 pence. But you can see that there's an FX impact, and that's just from when the economy's getting bad. The pound and the dollar, they keep on raising and falling depending on the exchange rate, and that's why it's got the price there. Okay, so we can see that a week ago it was around about, let's see, it was around about $99.50 there, so that's dropped about $8 there. Then we can see that a month ago we were looking at around about $105 there, so it's around about $14 that it's dropped by. And looking at this, the best was probably around about 105, so it was building up there and it's dropped down again. Okay, so you can see these is $91. Now you might think, why do I buy so many English low value compared to this? Okay, so I'm looking for dividends, so I'm going to try and get the best dividends I can. And for this amount at £91, I could probably get about 130 for the supermarket investment real estate. It gives me 2 pence per share every 3 months. Okay, so for £91, I'm hitting around about over £2 there, so it's a lot better for me. Obviously, these are cheaper, so they won't have as bigger high drops as they have. But obviously, this stock is more likely to jump up a lot higher in value than mine, than these cheap ones that I've got. Okay, so we've had a look at that, It's confirmed all that. I'll post this one through. Just before I go, I do want to say that if for every like that I get, for every 100 likes I get, I'm going to add £10 to my pot so we can buy some, look for some new stock together. And for every follower that I get, I'm going to add £1 at the end of the month and add that to the pot as well and spend that on some stock. Okay, thanks. Bye.